Hello Cancerians, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and this is the reading for you and the person you are dealing with. So on one side will be your energies, on other side will be the energies of the person you are dealing with. And yes, feel free to swap the sides according to your story. So I'll be taking your cards on one side, energies of your person on the other side, and then the most likely outcome, and then taking the clarifiers for the same. So let's get started. Okay, okay, so we have the hangman on your side. So let's see what's there on your person's side. The devil, okay, both are major arcanas. Most likely outcome, the ten of wands, okay. So as far as the situation is concerned with the hangman, it's pretty clear that things are not moving forward. You're stuck in a situation and you really don't know what to do. You're not able to make a move. You have just surrendered yourself because you really don't know what can you do to make it work, basically. So when you are realizing that it's not in your hands, you really can't do anything about it, you just surrender to the situation. That's all you are doing because you really don't know what to do. Okay, so the wisest thing is let it unfold itself or not do much. As far as your person is concerned with the devil card, this person really needs to work on themselves. So whatever their insecurities are, whatever their reasons are, it is because of this reason that this relationship is not moving forward, and maybe they just don't let things move ahead. I'll talk about the reasons after I take the clarifiers, because I don't think I should talk about it right now. But yes, there is something on their part which needs to be corrected to make it work. It's not moving because of this, and with the ten of wands as the most likely outcome, this relationship is becoming a burden, basically, which you really want to get off. So maybe that is why you are choosing not to do anything, because you really don't want to invest now, because you are sick and tired, because it's becoming a burden on you. Let's see what is there behind the scenes. Okay, we have the ace of swords, the judgment, and the ten of pentacles. Okay, on your person's side, we have the king of cups, the four of pentacles, and the eight of swords. Okay, let's see what's the most likely outcome is the ten of wands. Let's see why is this here for. Again the hierophant. Okay, sorry, that was the devil. We have the hierophant here, the ten of cups, and the three of swords. Okay, so what I am getting here with the ace of swords is, you know what, you are trying to, you are thinking endlessly here also, and with the see, though you are not doing much, but your mind is totally engrossed on how to make it work. That's what. See, you know what, it is coming off as if maybe you have spent some time with this person, but it's like it's the spiral going on in your mind, and all those calculations, not in a bad way, but all those thoughts are endlessly there, like a whirlpool type of a thing, like spiral. It's going on and on and on in your head as to how to straighten this spiral, how to make it work. That's what you are trying to find the ways, as to though you are not doing anything, because you really know that you can't do anything, you are not in the position of doing it, because perhaps you have done everything you could do in this direction. But the thing is that your head is totally engrossed as to how to straighten this curve, sort of how to make this whirlpool or this spiral or relationship which is going round and round, how to straighten it, how to make it work. Okay, it's coming off like that. So it's becoming a confusion in your mind that it's going round and round and round. It's just not happening. How to make it happen? You're thinking about all the ideas, what you can. It's just the flight of ideas. You're just thinking and thinking, and day and night. That's what you're thinking, day and night, of only one thing, though you are not tense about it. I'm not saying that you're tense, you're not tense about it. But you really want to have a cool approach or a right approach, basically, and that is what you are doing. You're not tense about it, but you really want to have that clarity as to what can be done to make it work. So it's a ladder, it's a spiral of this relationship. It's going on. This relationship is like this, going on and on, and just not working out. It's not giving its output, basically. It's not aligning itself towards something, what you want. Because what you want is, with the Judgment and with the Ten of Pentacles, you want a family with this person. You want to marry this person. You want a relationship here. You want children. You want a home with this person. And you desperately want it. You just want God to grant you this person at any cost. This is what you want, but the thing is, you are not able to do anything. Okay, maybe you've done enough, it doesn't work out. That's what I feel. I think you've been trying hard since perhaps many years. It's been a long time that it's going on and on and on and on. It's just not getting that outlet in the right direction, basically. You're not able to align this relationship towards a fruitful outcome or a commitment, basically, because that is what you're wanting. And as far as this person is concerned, with the King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and with the Eight of Swords, see, you know what? This person is very, very emotionally controlled. This person has feelings. It's not that they don't have feelings. They don't want to show them. It is that this is something poisonous in this. This is the devil. This is the devil which I'm getting. This is the devil thing. That they have some poison in them. They have that past in them. They have something which, again, I'm getting a word snake, basically. That's why I said poison. So there is something over there in their life, perhaps in the past, because of which it has poisoned them, perhaps. And that is why they have become like this. That is why they are so controlling, perhaps. They don't want to open up. They don't want to make it happen. There is something definitely there which is, and this is this poison from this past or something, whatever it is, that this person doesn't want to show their feelings. And the thing is that I don't think that he's a bad person. This person, he or she, this person is a good person. But the thing is that they are spending time praying and meditating. That's what I'm getting. They are spending that time to heal themselves. Yeah, that is the right word. They want to heal themselves from the past, from the bitter experiences which have poisoned them in some way. and they are working on that. That is what. And here with the Four of Pentacles, what I feel here is, and with the Eight of Swords, this person is turning, they, you are there in the core of their heart, but still they don't want to look at it. It's something like that, I won't tell you. It's something like that. Okay, I know that I love you, but I won't tell you. I will not tell you. Okay, you are close to my heart, you are my prized possession perhaps, but I won't tell you. I will not say that. And when that feeling is coming of I will not tell you, I won't say that, they are very emotional about it. It's not that they are rigid about it. The thing is, what I am getting here is, as if they have those tears, they know they are getting emotional with the fact, because they know that they love you, but they don't want to tell you. And they don't want to tell you because of this Eight of Swords. They have had a tough past, they have a tough past, they want time, they want time to heal. They are trying, that's what I said here, they want to take out this poison which life has given them, and that is what they are meditating on, that is what they are praying on, they are working on themselves, and they want time for that. So they are denying this relationship. Okay, they are denying it, maybe denying to themselves also, because of this Eight of Swords, because of this the bitter experiences which have that is what they are working on. It's a very beautiful thing that they are working on it. But this person is very emotional about this situation when they are deciding not to tell you or tell themselves. Even if it is about telling themselves, they are in a denial mode basically. They don't want to tell you, they don't want to show your feelings even if they are there, and they are emotional about it. It's not their strategy, it's not any cunningness. They are, what I am getting here is, this person is, when you are, you see, it's something like that. When you have a toy, when a child has a toy, they have, and they don't want to give it to the sibling. I will not give you, I will not give it to you, I will not tell you. It's something like that. They are holding close to themselves, but they will not tell you. They will not open up. They will not give it to you. It's mine, I won't give it to you. Something like that. Like children do when they don't want to give their things to the siblings. And here, as far as the outcome is concerned, with the Ten of Wands, I said it's becoming a burden because you really don't know what to do in this situation. Perhaps you've tried your best, but this person is in this denial mode, and you want this person at any cost. And here with the Hierophant as the outcome, the five, okay, with the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and with the Three of Swords. So I think you will be able to align. This Three of Swords is talking about this agony only. That's what I feel. It's picking up that hurt or that agony. It can be on both the sides because it is the mutual. They already have had a tough past, and you are also in an agony, that crying your heart out because you really want this relationship to happen. You really want this commitment to happen. So it is this. And here I think, though it is becoming a burden, you are trying to unburden it. You are working hard on it. You've taken the responsibility that you want to make it work somehow, and you're thinking of the ways and means, and finally you are able to straighten this spiral. And just see the way I talk about this spiral, and just see the way you have the family here, the way this is rainbow of life. That's what I'm getting, the way you are sitting with each other together. So you will be able to achieve this happiness for yourself. And here the way you're laughing, content. Okay, now this is, I've achieved it, this is what I'm getting. And this is, the spiral has straightened up here also. This is how you were looking for, trying to straighten this spiral, finding how to make it happen, and here it has happened. And this is you, I feel as if you're laughing and happy about, not laughing, and you're just happy about, like, now I've achieved it. And you're happy in a way that you're just, your tears are flowing out, and you're so happy and just looking up to God. Okay, thank you God, you've granted me my wishes. It's something like that, you've granted my wish. Beautiful. Let's see what is the message from the universe. Cancerians. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Number 24 or number 6 may be of some significance for you. What I'm getting here, the vibe here is, it's all about healing. It's a, like, you see the dragon and this. Focus on the positives. Keep on working on what you are working. Keep doing what you are doing. Just see similar energy. Okay, heal yourself. It's taking time. It's taking the time. Maybe seasons are changing, but you know that magic will happen. Okay, that's what it's coming off as. Beautiful, Cancerians. So that's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's meet in the next video. Bye.